Yup, you read that title right. North Korean YouTubers actually exist. Now you're probably wondering, John, how is it possible for North Korean YouTubers to exist? Those people can't even access the internet, let alone post on YouTube. So how is some 11-year-old girl from Pyongyang, North Korea casually vlogging her everyday life and letting everybody know how beautiful her country is? Well, we're going to talk about it. It's really weird. I'm going to cover 4 different accounts in this video. 3 of them got banned, and the last one is actually still floating around on YouTube, posting to this day. It really just gets weirder and weirder, so we're gonna take a look, starting with the account of that 11-year-old girl I was talking about, who goes by Song A, or Songa. I don't know how to pronounce it. Now, like I said, the first 3 accounts did get banned, and this is one of those, but luckily, there is a website that re-uploaded every single one of those videos for our enjoyment, and I took a look at some of them. This was her first post on the platform, and in it, she basically just introduces herself as a regular 11-year-old girl from North Korea. Because of course, any 11-year-old girl from North Korea can just hop on Safari and then post videos on YouTube, right? She goes on to explain that she loves Harry Potter and water parks, and that her mom taught her English since she was a little child. But she actually lied, at least about the last thing. I don't know about the Harry Potter. The point is, her mom didn't teach her English. She's the daughter of this dude. His name is Im Jun-hyuk. Did I pronounce that right? Probably not once again. He apparently worked at the North Korean embassy in London until 2016, and this girl allegedly stayed in London until she was 7 years old, which explains why she's casually speaking fluent British English.
Since the summer holiday is over, I'm going for the first day at school.
Also, side note, the North Korean embassy in London is an absolute joke. When you think of an embassy, it's usually this big, lavish, beautiful building that flaunts the success and power of the country. Like, for example, this is the USA embassy in London. The North Korean embassy, on the other hand, is a literal house in a literal neighborhood. I mean, imagine living here and you're casually neighbors with the North Korean embassy. How is that allowed? Anyways, back to this normal girl. Her grandfather is apparently this dude named Ri Ul-sol, who was very high up in North Korea back in the day. He was one of the top military officials and personal bodyguards of Kim Il-sung. So yeah, not just some random kid with a vlog camera hanging out in North Korea posting her life. Not at all. She also posted videos of herself at different places like these water parks she was talking about, her school. She even posted a basketball montage. And I will be honest, most of this stuff she's showing is making North Korea to look like it's not so bad. But that's the whole point, that's the whole plan. While it looks like this is just an innocent 11-year-old showcasing her life like any other 11-year-old might do in any other country, it's not the case. There's likely a team of officials behind her telling her every move she needs to make and everything she needs to say. The whole point, make the country look a lot better than the actual reality of the country, because it sucks. Now, like I mentioned before, people in charge of the law in other countries caught on to this whole thing, and her account ended up getting banned on June 27th, 2023. Now let's talk about the next channel that went down on the same day as hers, because this one was actually the most popular channel on all of North Korean YouTube. I guess it's just YouTube, but with North Korean people on it. This girl went by Olivia Natasha. Was that her name? Absolutely not, but I guess that's what she went by on YouTube. In her first video, she gave us this super awkward tour of an ice cream shop, and the way she's speaking makes it seem like she's reading off a script, or at least being told what to say. Maybe that's just the language barrier, I don't know, but it's awkward. It also seemed like she hadn't been to this ice cream store herself. It's like she's surprised when she's looking at these flavors, like she's never seen them before in her life. Not to mention, the place is virtually empty. I would bet my life that this place actually doesn't exist. It's pretty much a movie set. Another video she made was of an amusement park, and I'm honestly not gonna lie, they do a really good job of making it look pretty normal. I will say she did get absolutely rocked on the bumper cars though. She also showed us this really nice but also dystopian looking seafood restaurant, and of course nobody was there. I guess they couldn't find actors like they could for the amusement park. I don't know. And then she has more videos of her just living her daily life, enjoying North Korea, like this one of her feeding this communist horse. Anyways, enough with the fake North Korean influencers. This next one was a little bit different. It was called New DPRK on YouTube, and it was basically a news channel that would show the lavish life and living of North Korean citizens every single day from kind of like a news standpoint. It basically showed how amazing the country was doing with videos of their farms or their grocery stores, or videos that are interviews of people glazing Kim Jong-un. A little too much. And that's the theme with all of these channels. They're trying so hard to look normal that it ends up looking even more dystopian. Everyone's smiling, they're happy, everything's clean, there's no problems at all. Like, here's a video where they show off this perfectly stocked supermarket and show everything that's in it, as if a supermarket being stocked isn't a normal thing in most countries. It just comes off as way too desperate. It's like, look guys, we have chips too. We have potato chips too. We swear. Like, why else would I just be shown a video of some girl buying ice cream at an ice cream store? That is something that's so normal in any other country. Anyways, the last channel I'm gonna talk about, and the one that's by far the weirdest, is this one. It's called Zoe Discovers, and it's actually not a North Korean person, but every single thing on this account is like perfect North Korea propaganda. Apparently this girl Zoe is a tour guide for this company called Koryo Tours, and by the look of her videos, she genuinely seems to love it there. She just made this video where she came back to North Korea after 5 years of it being closed because of COVID, and she was so excited to be back there.
We made it. We finally made it back, and I cannot wait to start showing you around Rasan. Let's go.
I think she's the only Westerner who has had excitement about visiting the most dangerous country, allegedly, in the world. She even posts videos of her tours where she's with other people who are going on the tour with her company, and they actually seem very happy in the videos, which is so odd to me. Here's another video of her in the countryside of North Korea, which is notorious for being like one of the worst areas of North Korea, one of the most poverty-stricken areas of North Korea, and in her video, it doesn't seem to be the case. She seems to be at a nice hotel, having a great time. She even ran a marathon there, which ended in this stadium, which actually just so happens to be the biggest stadium in the world, and it was full of North Korean people who probably had no choice but to go. It all just looks perfect, a little bit too perfect, and that's what we have to keep in mind. These tours might look great, everything she's showing might look great, and it genuinely might feel great for her to be on these trips, but that's because it's all that she knows. Every part of these tours is pre-approved. Every location they go to is pretty much staged, and all the people who are there are either carefully selected locals or complete actors. You're not actually seeing the real country, you're seeing the version that they want foreigners to see. And Zoe's videos really just play right into that. I don't know if she's brainwashed by the North Korean people or if she's just playing part of the game with them. Anyways, from this 11-year-old acting like she's some regular girl even though she's part of the elite, to this British tour guide acting like North Korea is the next big travel hotspot, YouTube can be weird sometimes. And it's going to be very interesting to see if more accounts like this pop up. If they do, I'll try to be the first one to talk about it, so stay tuned. Peace.